Hello everyone, welcome to Cook with Ijoma. Today I'm going to show you how I make this samosa wrap at home. I want to show you how simple it is so you can do it yourself at home. Let's go to my kitchen, guys. Then I'm going to add 2.5 cups of flour into a bowl before mixing it. And I'll also add sugar and salt, a little bit of salt and a little bit of sugar before mixing. Noted that this particular samosa wrap, I'm not going to add cornstarch in it. This one is going to be cornstarch free. Okay, next time I'm going to do the one I'll add cornstarch and we'll check the difference. Okay, so now I added sugar and salt. I'm going to mix everything together. Then first of all, I'm going to add water into it. When you're adding your water, add water bit by bit. Don't add water once because you might add it once and you will not get the result. The flour will start, it will not stick in the pan very well. It will be so light and all that. So add it bit by bit until you get the result of what you wanted. So just make sure that you add water bit by bit. Okay, don't add too much water so that the batter will stick in the pan before bringing it out. So you can see I added another water. So that's the way you're going to be adding the water. Like I say, don't add too much water at once. Okay, so after turning it, after mixing everything together, just leave it about 15 minutes before putting it into the pan. Okay, so that all the bulbs will melt into the water. So now I'm going to make the samosa wrap. So you can see that, use your brush, rub it on top of the pan. Try to rub it very well. Don't just be fast or rub 1-2 times and remove it. No, it is going to have holes and maybe the samosa will start leaking. Okay, just add, make sure that all the holes is filled up before removing it. Don't allow it to dry. Just as soon as you see that the samosa wrap is dry, you cannot see the liquid form again, just remove it from the non-stick pan. Okay, and another thing, try to use non-stick pan and do this samosa, because if you use non another pan that is non-stick pan, all this samosa is not going to be coming out. It will stick in the pan and it will be all wasted. Okay, just use a brush, look at how I'm doing it and do yours. You can get bigger brush. Mine is smaller brush. You can get bigger brush so that it will be more easy for you. So try to put the samosa on top of a plate or a pan. Then after putting it, put a flour on top of the samosa before adding another one on top of it. You know why? Because if you do it that way, it is not going to stick to each other. Don't forget to put flour on top of the samosa wrap before adding another one on top of it. Then after that, use something like towel or any hand towel to cover it so it will not get dry. I'll show you the hand towel that I used in covering it so that it will not get dry. So I try to make it about 4 times so that you will understand what I'm doing. Try to fill it up. Don't just rub it and remove it. Okay, so that's how I make this samosa wrap with my non-stick pan or pancake pan, because pancake don't like the pan that sticks. So you can see my samosa wrap. I've already done it, so I'm going to cut out some parts before folding it. So you can see the samosa, I make a lot of it, and I put the flour on top of it as well. So I'm just showing you how everything goes, how I did it. You can see I use my hand towel to cover it so that it will not get dry before wrapping. So the next thing is for me to cut out some edges before wrapping it. Guys, it's very easy to do. Okay, you can try it at home if you are somebody that likes eating samosa or spring roll. Okay, so I'll show you how I make my spring roll. I'll show you how I make the filling, chicken filling, beef, and all that. For vegetarians, non beef or chicken filling. Okay, you can do vegetable filling to eat yours. It depends on how you eat your own samosa or spring roll. So guys, I try to remove the edges, okay, before dividing it into pieces before wrapping. So you can see how I'm doing it. I try to divide it into 3 pieces, the first one and the second one. You can imagine, okay, some people will say, are you going to remove the other part? Is it only the center that you're going to fold? No, I'm going to fold everything that you see here. Okay, so that's why I want to show you how I'm doing it. So for you to get it right, try to use the center one first. Okay, remove the edge if you're still seeing the edge there. Then let's fold it, guys. So I'm going to separate the samosa because the samosa there is up to 3 pieces. So I'm going to remove it so that it will be freed from each other before wrapping. So now I'm going to show you how I wrap it. It's very simple. You can do it. So this is the samosa wrap, and also this is what I'm going to use as a gum. I put flour into a bowl, added water, and mix it. So now watch what I'm doing. I started from the down, fold it, use the flour that I added water. I use it as a gum that I'm going to use to gum it. Okay, so when you fold it that way, then you lift it up and fold it again. So you can see I'm going to do it again so that you will understand how I fold it. Then the next thing we're going to do is to add the filling. So you can see the chicken filling that I have. So I'm going to add the filling inside to fill the samosa up. So you can add to your taste, but when you're adding it, you know the portion you're going to add because of the how your samosa was inside. Don't add too much so that it will be easy for you to fold. So now I'm going to fold it the other way. Yes, so we are getting it, guys. And this way, yeah, it's simple. You can see that. So our samosa wrap is ready, and I filled it so to show you how I wrapped it. Okay, there's a lot of another ways to do it, but I'm going to be showing it to you one by one. So let's do it again, guys. This way I started in rubbing the flour on top of the samosa wrap, the one I used as gum. So after that, I'm going to fold it this way, then lift it up and fold it the other way. Yeah, then take off the samosa and add up the fillings. So that's why I'm repeating it, so that if you don't understand the first one, you can understand the second one. So you can see that it is very easy. I like samosa so much, especially when you fry it and it gets brown. You enjoy it. So you can see how I put on the flour that I used as gum, then fold it the left side and use the last one to seal it up. Yes, so that's how I make this samosa wrap. So the next one I want to show you is the edges. You know, I started with the center one I cut, the easy side. So this one is the edges. So I want to show you another way I wrap it, the easy way to use the edges. Just watch. So you are going to follow from the side I cut it. Yes, the stretch side. Fold it, put the gum and push it up. So you can see that. Yes, the same way I did the first one. Then add up your fillings, and here we go. You see, it's very easy. So you can't just waste the edges and only use the center. No, you can use both and do whatever you want to do. You can use both and do your samosa. So that was why I showed you how I do this one and how I do the other one. It is very simple. So guys, that's how I make my samosa wrap. So you can see all of them, wraps and spring roll, but I'm going to show you the spring roll later. So I later fried it so you can see the outcome of this samosa. Thank you guys for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like and share. Bye bye.